Hi, I'm Gary Engler, your socialist grandfather. Welcome to Economic Democracy or No Democracy, an anti oligarchy manifesto. In the last episode, I ended by using the term economic democracy. In this episode, I explain how the left has always been, or at least should have been, about ending minority rule and expanding democracy. The term left comes from the French Revolution, when political groups opposed to the royal veto privilege sat to the left of the presiding member's chair in Parliament, while the ones who were in favor of royal veto privilege sat to the right. In other words, the left was in favor of taking away power from a privileged minority and replacing it with more democracy. Exactly what we should be doing today. But much of the self proclaimed left seems to have forgotten this historical truth. Most fail to dispute the 21st century's equivalent power of the 18th century's feudal aristocracy. They fail to challenge the property rights of capitalists that give billionaires and the rest of the 0.1% of the world's wealthiest people similar power to feudal aristocracies. They fail to challenge the bedrock of capitalism. They seem oblivious to the obvious. So called property rights that lead to $1 one vote minority rule of the economy will inevitably lead to the overthrow of one person, one vote democratic governance. Capitalists will always choose minority rule, their property rights, over one person, one vote, real democracy. World has seen this happen before. It's called fascism, and yet many people who claim to believe in democracy choose not to see what is happening right in front of them. Why? Because capitalism strives to turn people into idiots. And the left seems unable, or perhaps not clever enough, to stop it. Maybe even worse, some of the left has bought into the system so thoroughly it too uses capitalism's idiot producing tactics. You think that's too extreme? Want proof? What's the fundamental underlying principle of advertising? That people are idiots. Drink lots of beer and you'll get a girl. What do people watching learn from this? That young men are idiots. Tired of your boring, meaningless existence. Life will change if you buy this hot new car. Men of all ages are idiots. Lonely, longing for romance. You need this perfume, that skin cream, and of course the magic machine that makes your body hairless. Women are idiots. Cut taxes on the rich, slash social services, and we'll all be better off. Who'd buy that nonsense? Rich people and greedy fools trying to become wealthy. We must go to war against those bad guys who just happen to have lots of oil, and those very bad guys who also happen to have lots of oil, and these very, very bad guys who oppress women, but not the ones who have lots of oil and are on our side, and the enemies of democracy, except those who have lots of oil and are on our side, and those who break international law, except for the ones on our side. Who'd buy this transparent, hypocritical bullshit? People who profit from war and scoundrels finding refuge in mindless patriotism. Wealthy, be proud you live in a democracy is their mantra, except, of course, at work, where it's the dictatorship of the boss, or in the economy where a wealthy oligarchy makes the important decisions. And let's not talk about corporate lobbyists or all the ways money buys elections. Who'd accept this state of affairs? Capitalists, their bootlickers, and those who have been taught to always genuflect towards power. And it gets worse. See you next time.